Hello, everyone. This is Ryan, and welcome back to our podcast Entrustech Insights. As always, we're here to share knowledge, insights, and strategies to help professionals from all industries navigate their careers and workplaces. Our topic today is especially important. We're going to talk about mental health in the workplace, breaking the stigma. Now, let's start by recognizing that mental health is just as important as physical health. Yet, for some reason, mental health often doesn't get the attention it deserves, especially in the workplace. According to the World Health Organization, depression and anxiety disorders cost the global economy an estimated $1 trillion each year in lost productivity. $1 trillion, folks. That's no small change. So, it's not just a moral and social issue, it's an economic one. It's high time we shifted the narrative and broke down the stigma associated with mental health. It's high time we fostered a culture where it's okay to say, "I'm not okay," and where seeking help isn't seen as a weakness but a strength. Now, how do we do that? Let's get into it. First and foremost, businesses need to recognize and acknowledge the existence of mental health issues. It's not a personal problem. It's not something employees should have to deal with alone, behind closed doors. It's a workplace issue, and it should be treated as such. Just think about it for a moment. We spend a significant portion of our lives at work. So, it's not surprising that work can both contribute to mental health issues and be affected by them. Stress, burnout, workplace harassment, these are all issues that can deeply affect an individual's mental well-being. But here's the good news. Businesses can also be part of the solution. They can create a culture that encourages open conversations about mental health. They can provide support for employees who are dealing with mental health issues. But what does this culture look like? It's a culture where employees feel safe to discuss their mental health without fear of judgment or retribution. It's a culture that promotes work-life balance and doesn't glorify overworking. It's a culture where leaders lead by example, showing vulnerability, seeking help when they need it, and encouraging their teams to do the same. Creating such a culture starts with education and awareness. It's important to educate all employees about mental health, what it is, why it matters, and what they can do to maintain it. Businesses can host workshops, invite guest speakers, or provide resources for self-learning. And it's not just about educating employees, it's about educating managers and leaders too. They need to be trained on how to recognize signs of mental health issues, how to respond appropriately, and how to guide their team members to the right resources. Speaking of resources, providing support is another crucial step. This could include providing access to mental health services, such as counseling or therapy, either in-house or through employee assistance programs. It could also mean creating policies that promote mental well-being, like flexible working hours, remote work options, or mental health days. Now, I want to emphasize this. Breaking the stigma isn't a one-time thing. It's an ongoing process. It requires constant effort, from everyone, at all levels of the organization. It's about making mental health a part of the everyday conversation, not just a topic for Mental Health Awareness Month. And remember, every step, no matter how small, counts. Maybe you're a manager who decides to start team meetings by checking in on everyone's well-being. Maybe you're an HR professional implementing a new mental health policy. Or maybe you're an employee who decides to share their own experience with mental health. Each of these actions helps in breaking down the stigma and creating a more supportive, understanding workplace. Now, let's delve deeper into some facts and figures to truly comprehend the gravity of the mental health situation in our workplaces. Did you know that 1 in 5 employees has a mental health condition? Yes, 1/5 of the workforce is grappling with issues such as depression, anxiety, or stress. And this isn't a problem contained to a single industry or region, it's a global concern that costs the world economy a staggering $1 trillion each year. Factoring in lost productivity, medical expenses, and disability payments. It's important to understand that employees with mental health conditions are more likely to miss work, be less productive, and have accidents. They are also more likely to leave their jobs, which can lead to a high turnover rate and the associated costs of hiring and training new employees. However, it's not all doom and gloom. Employers who offer mental health resources to their employees reap numerous benefits, including increased productivity, decreased absenteeism, and improved employee morale. We're also witnessing some positive trends in the workplace. The stigma around mental health is slowly lifting, and more people are openly discussing their mental health struggles. This openness is fostering a more accepting and supportive environment. There's also a growing demand for mental health resources, with employees increasingly seeking employers who offer mental health support, such as counseling, stress management programs, and employee assistance programs. Another trend worth noting is the rise of telehealth. Telehealth is revolutionizing the way we access healthcare, including mental health services. It's particularly beneficial for employees who live in rural areas or have limited transportation options, allowing them to receive care right from their homes. However, the consequences of mental health conditions aren't confined to the workplace. Employees struggling with mental health issues are more likely to be injured on the job, and they are also more likely to become victims of workplace violence. Moreover, these conditions can lead to financial hardship, as employees might need to take time off work, leading to lost wages, and often have to pay for treatment out of pocket. Additionally, the ripple effects of these struggles can extend to families, causing stress and strain as the employees might be less able to care for their loved ones. To sum up, it's abundantly clear that mental health is a critical issue in the workplace. By taking proactive steps to promote mental health, employers can not only enhance the well-being of their employees but also improve their bottom line. So let's keep the conversation going. Let's keep pushing for change, because mental health matters to each of us as individuals, to our workplaces, and to our society as a whole. Let's face it, folks, mental health is not a destination, but a journey. It's not about being happy all the time. It's about feeling able to cope with life's challenges, bounce back from adversity, work productively, and contribute to our communities. And it's about being able to do all of this without feeling shame or fear. As we wrap up today, I want to leave you with a reminder. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay to seek help. And it's okay to talk about it. As workplaces, we need to create an environment where these statements aren't just accepted, but they are the norm. I hope this conversation has been insightful and has given you some food for thought. Let's continue to break the stigma and normalize mental health in the workplace. Remember, a mentally healthy workplace is not only good for individuals but also for the overall success and productivity of the business. As always, we're in this together. And together, we can create change. This is Ryan, signing off. Until next time, take care, and remember, mental health matters. If today's episode resonated with you, I urge you to take a moment to share it with your colleagues, your friends, your family. Let's spread the word and encourage more people to join our community. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to Entrustech Insights on your preferred podcast platform, so you never miss an episode. Leave us a review if you can. Your feedback helps us grow and deliver content that matters to you. Remember, together, we have the power to transform our workplaces, our industries, our world. Let's continue to learn, to grow, to drive change. This is Ryan, signing off for now, but I look forward to welcoming you back next time on Entrustech Insights. Until then, stay curious, stay inspired, and let's keep breaking boundaries.